into middle. Flash goes in. Flit. Oh, juicy, but Rops is going to respond. Man down, Flit out of the picture, and suddenly this B site gets a little bit worrying, doesn't it? Kicker dead in middle. And FaZe, they're not even set on the area of this being a play yet. They're going back up the catwalk, back up Xbox, and into A.
Yeah, Broky's even here, trying to cut them down. He will manage to do it just about, and lives to tell the tale. Norbert not going to be too involved in this pistol round, it seems. 2 kills, but the round is FaZe's just from positions alone. Norbert knows, and he backs out with the kit and armor. Opening games have been a lot more easy. Arrogant, out long, faking it out, trying to get these kills. He's got 2, but bomb's going down to B anyway, and just want to stop that Galil pickup. Jane makes it on long, but Rain's there to...
Well, the rest of FaZe are moving into this A-bomb site. That'll boost up and over. Brokey gonna get thrown up onto it. He's looking for a man in the site, but Norbert's seen the boost first. Yeah, he's traded after the fact. Oh, wow! Carrigan swinging them and taking them down a peg. 2 kills all of a sudden. That's going to allow the bomb plant to come in. Twist. I said he was on a long flank. My God, it's the biggest flank ever. Only just getting out of B now. And starting to come in on this backstab, but the longer he goes unchecked, the more he's going to get away with. That's the boost spotted and now broken down. FaZe win it.
Plant, late flank, FaZe believing that side take would be easy enough for Twist to not even be involved until the post plant. Nice shot for Brokey, not even a wallbang. Cleanly takes Flit out of it.
Yeah, and I mean, fair enough. Round's a bit cooked, isn't it? Kicker has made it slightly more interesting. Oh, hello? A lot more interesting. Rops sleeping at the wheel. Anyone else want to give Kicker a kill? Anyone else want to give it to him?
Step up to the mark.
Oh my God, Norbert's got the backstab. Rain screwed. Or will he suddenly turn around? We haven't seen this betrayal he wanted.
You madman!
Oh my God, Norbert!
You madman!
He really wanted the knife. You're really gonna do Rain like that?
That's sick. That is...
damn!
All right. They're coming in with some flair, some flex, some disrespect. But FaZe still find 4. It was only an eco, and the fact that Jamie even got out of CT past that molly to save his AWP is nice. Norbert makes a big bank and gets out with an AK, while also annoying Rain. But in the same way that, you know, sometimes players screaming after they win rounds can fire up your opponents, just got to watch out. Oh, that's a molly.
Oh, he's burning.
Oh.
He's roasting. Flit at the car, just coasting, but running out of ammo now. Oh, he's gone. Rain up and over. In mid, Kicker tumbles, and the round has been fumbled. FaZe away with a 5th. As Jame and Norbert have got no choice but to save all over again.
Did Fame have a smoke there? I don't even know, but he was holding a molly like he was going to drop it on the molly that hit him. Either already threw it. Big guns.
The AWP barely moved because the AWP heavy.
True.
Carrigan.
Oh, that's mid-air. Mid-air. Not on the ground, Harry. In the sky.
Oh.
Nobody even holds a smoke. Ballsy. FaZe aren't up for revenge. They've lost Carrigan, and now they need to put a man down. Up cat they go. Even Twist throwing in that catwalk smoke. This is good to throw it from there as well, because if there was someone AWPing the corner, they would be smoked out. You don't even have to waste a flash or jiggle it. Smoke does the job. It means FaZe don't need to waste time lining stuff up. This is a fake out though. Keep in mind, Rain's dropping spawn. He's going to go hunt Kicker, who's full blind. That's a beautiful kill for Rain. And now FaZe look to overwhelm this B hold again.
Oh, yeah, run down.
What?
Twist! What is that?
Van Duncan on him.
Both the headshots found, and Rain's even shut down the man, attempting to shine a light on middle. It's just Norbert left at the end of this one. Oh, FaZe, they might have felt like everything was missing yesterday on Dust 2. And now it's all falling into place. Wow.
Yeah, you could see that happening. You could see Twist going through the molly there. Fame through it, so it bounced too deep. Twist had that one hit of warning. But the double headshot on the entry, that's not okay. Not supposed to win that one. To be corridor smokes. That's going to get Karrigan into spawn. They can't wait for him forever, though. Twist has already got the entry out long, and now they're running it up. Player and Goose. Brokey holds him down, but James needs to hold the site. He can't. Norbert with a kill. Catches Karrigan through spawn. These taps are too high. They're too high, and he can't hit ahead. Rops and Twists both get more entries, and Brokey even drops C. Norbert knew he had a chance there, but... Oh, James, finally.
That's 2, by the way. 2 to open up this round.
He killed one before?
He picked mid as well, but we didn't quite catch it.
Oh my. Oh my. How do you pick mid and then get lower? And then get long!
And now
mid, lower, long! He's everywhere! He's in your nightmares! It's James time, baby.
Jamie Kruger on this one, man. Here he is, up on the short side. Where will he appear next?
Good.
Meant to be the kind of sunset years of a round for FaZe. Meant to be nice and easy. Meant to just walk it over. But now they might be dead by daylight in this one. Rain creeping around over at long. Tries to play his hand. Tucked in at the cart. We do have Kicker waiting, and Rain's got no idea. Even though he's checking it on timings, it does hinge on the timing being found. Kicker can sit here all damn round, and now he plays. Now he reveals the trump card. Norbert comes in from this angle. He goes through the same protocol all the time. Little flash and then boosted up, but a one and done is all he's able to bring to the table. Double swung from Ellie in sight.
Big nade.
They've got Kicker trapped up close. He's coming through. Kicker's making a play up in their face, but he's lost his teammate in the sight now.
Boost.
Gonna try and boost up. Gonna try and throw Fame in for a gunfight here. Re-smoke down, they don't want to get lined up. So they have to dismantle that boost.
Oh, these mollies, 2 of them, one from Cat as well. There's no safety to plant at the moment. Karrigan's just tucked in at Goose. Twist could tap it, he knows everyone is here. They're still holding the flank because that Cat player could have gone all the way around. They're in no hurry. There's the stick, it's safe. It's not 4 Rops at long. They might not know, but 2 Ts made it in the site. No longer going for this boost. It is available. That smoke's going to make it essentially impossible. Oh, Molly is going to be a problem as well. They've got to swing. Rops can't stop them, though. He's still holding that big flank. For how long, you wonder? Twists going up and over. Knows they're trapped in early. Karrigan knew that as well, but he couldn't stop it. Flip from Cat gets a kill, and Rops has said the bomb not for him. It's a perfect flash, and it's a 1 round. 2 now for the outsiders. They go. Oh, Jay. Oh, yeah, they could see his barrel there.
Kind of a gnarly way for it to open, really. Also, Karrigan is just holding W everywhere he goes. Finally punished for it again. Up on short, shut out. But Rops has suddenly carved the path into B with that one there. And if they don't catch him crossing, which is real wishful thinking, it is just going to be this save. Outsiders write this one off. There's the reply for FaZe. You know, I know this has been a very, very dominant start, and you might think, like, unlosable, right? You know, after a T-side like this, but FaZe, as we saw the other day, CT-side had some issues for them on Dust, outsiders as well as that. Great T-side team on this map. I'd say good, but not as good on that CTR for things, so, you know, this is one where I think FaZe need to try and put as much mileage between them and the outsiders as they can. That's the only reason I'm still talking about it, like, ooh, it's good that they're getting back on top of this. Because outsiders, they've always been a resilient team. Even though that kind of, you know, that kind of badge more so belonged to the old roster. This one ain't as proven in that regard. Never willing to write Jame out.
Yeah, the long util. Smoke's going to come down late. The flashes will find them first, but Norbert Blind takes Twists out of the round. Ooh, flit out under, and he's going to escape. Jame, miss shot, rarity. They're going to run him down. Scopes back up for a second. Oh, Karrigan even killed Norbert behind him. He was the guy throwing nades, assisting in this position. Rain's out long, keeping the pressure on. And Brokey, again, almost goes through to catch him. There's a barrel there. Karrigan, he had the round in the palm of his hand, but Flick covers him, and that molly drops the bomb into spawn, making this an impossibility for Rops.
Yeah. Normally, this would just be an easy write-off. The only thing that makes it a tiny bit more interesting is he's got a lot of time, but he is getting flanked and fame. It's fine. Yeah, Rops was not considering. Oh, James opens. Brokey had a very good chance to trade that. Not the easiest of angles, but he could see, like, you know, shoulders up. Misses the shot, though. And they've kind of wisened up to this this response where if FaZe don't like what they see in mid, Rops attempts to make a play into the B site. That's been denied this time. Brokey now leaning this way as well, but with two players here, open the window and the man up close. That one kill's nice, but it's just the beginning of a far longer journey here for FaZe in this round.
Yeah, they're still going B, but James here with the orb. He's calling for Kicker to help out. Nades come in, Nade and Molly. Double Molly, everything but the kitchen sink lobbed into the tunnels. FaZe aren't even out yet. Gotta wait for those mollies to fade. James got a flash kicker back for a fight. He's tucked in a car, they check it, almost not. Twist with the kill.
Twist.
This is a 2-on-5 to pull back a B hit, and we know how hard this site can be to retake for the CTs. James with a missed shot, just spamming while he waits for his team to get set up. It's Flit and Tunnels. Util lobbed in. Brokey trying to force fights.
Do they want to fight for this? It looks like they want to fight for this. Oh, they are!
Dear.
Out and through the window.
One more.
They've knocked out one. They don't know about this Tunnels player, but they're going to start to hold it now. They only saw one more man in mid, so they put it together. They've added this up, and for outsiders, there simply shouldn't be a way back in through the tunnels. They're hoping that this late push can get the job done, but it's not looking pretty. Twist taps them out, and Flit left saving, running away from that B site. It's a 2v5 from Twists and Brokey to put a 9th on the board for FaZe.
And outside is new. See it before the smoke bloom. He's going to go for it. Flash doesn't do it. Okay.
Right, that is how like all of Twist's kills have gone.
No, it's done.
He literally just holds
round.
W, does some little swervy bullshit
Brokey.
in the air, and then just one taps a guy like it's nothing.
The turtle B peak, mate.
He keeps doing it to him. It's crazy.
Brokey's
Brokey's hunting them down in mid. Leave him alone. Leave outsiders alone.
They can't keep getting away with it. And this game is madness. Rain, one tap, one bullet fired. Norbert might have some revenge. Ooh, on the jump. But Karrigan's made it up. Outsiders have read this well. They've stacked B. Corridor smoking again, not that CT1. Rain's got to fight it instead. Karrigan's cleared the A site. Will the bomb come back? They have so much time. There's that CT side smoke. It's only going to keep outsiders in position.
Even this is weird. Like, why is Karrigan in A and the bomb still B? Like, come on now.
It's leaving. It's
Thank
leaving.
God, right? Karrigan is
He's going to kill Norbert.
Yeah, he's just going to, like, Norbert about to get shot from A, of course.
Karrigan's
like
holding
everyone
it.
expected. And there we go. And now you think, and you thought too hard. Walking into Rops. It's all coming undone at the seams. This is clean as can be from FaZe.
Oh, dude.
James, you know they're going to hunt you.
They're hitting.
All right, James.
Yes.
Full blind and up on the boost. Going to open up in this round for the outsiders. Now, I really want to know where's Twists at, what he's planning. He's over here at long, smoked off right now. Because they're a man down, I don't think he's going to do his little jump technique through it this time. Instead, he's setting himself up to take long solo. Trying to give the illusion that they're looking to move out. And this is quite nice. It's going to force that AWP away, really restrict the flow of information to the outsiders, but it has, in doing so, pushed them up on a catwalk and into Karrigan. Kind of an unintended consequence of that one there. Dead in mid is Brokey. So now Twists and Rob's got to try and cook up a 2v5, but hell, we've quite literally seen this before. Twists, there's one. More smoke weirdness. Anything else? Because this guy's feeling it today. Twist is having a headshot game. Keep your eye on him. We're in for a treat. Up here on the catwalk. Orbit floating around. Smoke down outside of the B site. Rob's going to try and lead out through it. Is a man back at default. And one more tucked in at the car. Fame and Kicker playing this crossfire. Rob's starting to move out. Tag from both sides. He gets the info, knows where they both are, but that's not going to make it any easier for Twist. So outside
in the series, Brokey at long. They have a flash? No, and they'll regret it.
Although he did reload with 11 bullets left, so that one is a little bit weird. But here we are, Twist headshot king! There we go!
Get him out.
Rain's here to lend a helping hand. Wait, no head? Twist dead, and now Kicker 1v3, Hugo.
And there, Chris. Oh my goodness. Hair tutorial when? Come on.
It's more so attributed to the old roster, but James always keeps me believing in some way.
Nice double dink.
We need James's. And nothing feels quite as good as the second coming. So let's see if he can get back into this one.
And they have the stamina for it. 1v3. Game. Gotta be gun-ho as Carrigan runs around in the door. He won't commit. Brokey is gonna end this round. I was gonna say, don't win that.
He started tracing him the whole way across the screen, but he will get it. Fame opens up onto the catwalk player as well. Suddenly, Brokey really in hot water here. That molly over at short, trying to slow down the outsiders. Twist has spammed Flit out of the round. Maybe this keeps you interested, although I don't think it's going to. Let's see if they can catch anyone crossing. That's really what it's coming down to.
If they pull back and reset Cat right now, they can just retake this round. I mean, if FaZe want to risk it, obviously they're trying to hold this cross first because no smokes have landed, but because there's only one, it goes deep in spawn. That's a really smart move from outsiders. Boost is too late. They've already thrown James over to the site, and no one's going to FaZe. So unless FaZe group Cat quick, they are saving. And that is the right call this early in the half with no money yet. But
oh, this is a fast speed play. Oh, this is up tempo. This is in your face. And the spam connects. Good opener, but Robs is getting run at. They don't know about Rain. They don't know about this guy at the car, but they will drop on him and deal with him. Robs somehow still alive. First guy to fight, last guy to leave, but finally shut out by Kicker. He heard the molly tag him. Insane shot with so little health, and James lurking in the...
They might hear him. They're going to hear him.
Oh,
Carrigan,
where are your ears? Oh, they turned around and checked for him. It was actually the B player in Brokey to get the spot. Kicker, 10 points of health in the 1v2. Trying to find this little gimmicky plant spot, but
you can plant on that ledge.
Yeah, you can, believe it or not. Now he's made noise falling. They know he's not planting yet. They know he's falling down into the bomb site. They're not going to overextend here. They don't need to.
And I mean, Flash is going to be ready as soon as they want to go. Whether Brokey waits for it is the question, but Carrigan can just lob it in. Not allowed. Brokey throws one. Carrigan's got a second. He waits for it over the top. Kicker has cover. He can isolate this fight. There's got to be a headshot, and Brokey will not allow it.
Ducks dribble, nade, Flit tagged by it. Give a bit of free damage early on. Oh, and as if they needed anything else. Fame's been smoke spammed over towards B.
He's had a rough one, hasn't he? FaZe really abused B in that first half, and he had some awkward rounds where, you know, he was the first to die in a 2-on-5. Not really his fault, but, you know, the round where he almost mollies himself. There was a couple of awkward ones. They're going to go quick up Cat, but that molly slows it right out. Sucks the pace out of this round for outsiders. Exactly, Harry. It's disgusting. And FaZe spit it right back in their face.
Brokey and Rain pushing down the short side. They want to try and fight for this. This is so crazy. Like, This isn't how you're meant to play this spot. No one's ready for this. Split was just trying to survive the jump in a CT, but they're right there.
Oh, the molly.
Oh, and now the molly's burning them alive. They're
these headshots?
They're hurting. They're burning. And Jame all alone.
I don't think there's any stopping them, at least on Dust 2. You know, maybe things balance out, as we said, with Ancient, with the CT side start for Outsiders.
Yeah, or they don't.
Or they already out. Up top mid, without a care in the world.
Rob's pushing lower.
Oh.
And Rain in top mid. And Outsiders are now relegated to 2 tiny patches of land. Much like Rose at the end of the Titanic, there's just only enough room for maybe one. And there we go, it's Fame. The lucky man still on the raft. He's watched his teammates perish. And now he's got to do this alone. I love it, it's very attitude and it feels fitting, really.
Get the violins out for Outsiders in this one. They've been smacked. FaZe ready to do it. Are you ready, Harry?
Yeah, feels like it. A dominant victory, locked and loaded.
3, 2, 1.
Now, and there it is. Bit of a classic.
Double smoke, execute, in they go.
Bit of spam.
I like that.
Just left clicking for the fun of it.
Taps the bomb in the open, then changes spot instantly. The USPs, they run out of ammo quick. A few mags and you're already done.
Karrigan opens. That's 1 kill on someone trying to wrap mid. No, but don't know how that wasn't the kill. Slightly through the box. Rain is fine. Brokey at ramp fighting, and Flit turns on a dime, executes 2, tapping the bomb. He's getting spammed. Flit, this is a lovely pistol round, but he's also the man with the kit. He's hunting on for the ace. James steals the ace away, and Flit's gonna get on the bomb. He's got time. I think he's all good with the kit.
Wow.
Oh no!
What a...
Might be a bit of a stark reminder to FaZe that this isn't as easy as they might think it is.
Oh, but they'll try and make it so. Smokes out A, good shot. Second round off. Flit set Jame up. Why not? Well, he might lose it or have to save it. The more likely option of the 2. Norbert gets aggressive in the temple, and there's a bit of cover as the plant comes down open. James still going for it. It's round 2 after all. You don't want to throw in the towel this quick. Kicker needs this kill, and he's dead. That might signal the end. Jame, well, he is always here to save. No kit, so no chance in going for it. And he's scared. They're probably wrapping him as well. They know he's AWPing, and so FaZe just give it up. I'm surprised we don't see one player hunt there, try and get the AWP out, but it's a reasonable save for FaZe. Keep 4 alive off of their force buy.
Right, look, Hugo, do you remember ages ago we had this discussion about Jame?
Yeah.
Where we said if any player was going to be like a kind of reoccurring ninja to a good move.
On back in time. You're on Ancient, good shot to start with the molly smoked.
They won a round just like this on Dust 2, where Jame felt a lot of pressure to get involved with the AWP, and he took out 3 players, if you remember, in the blink of an eye. He's going to get super mobile now that he's got that first kill. He's already running all the way to B.
B stack, we need clean entries for FaZe. They can't trade out here. They've got to be getting multi-kills. Karrigan, lots of corners to clear, gets caught from long. The smokes weren't down just yet. Needy a few more seconds. Now gun gifted. Now a smoke in the way.
Yeah, I would be looking to leave. This is so cooked. They're trying to make dents. They're trying to get in. And they have knocked Flit out of the round. Still inside of the site is one man. But gets that one for free. Rain shot in the back. Twists finish off. And Rob so...
Now got to do it on A. Has this cross. Should be able to get a kill here. Staying alive is fine as well. But Flit won't be able to do that as he swings through the smoke. They overwhelm him. Fame. Uh-oh. Bomb's getting planted. There are kits, but this is not a savable round for Outsiders unless they move quick. Norbert's a long way out. Robs just forces the fight. 5 on 3 and it's done. A reasonable save, but FaZe right now crunching numbers out of these out on this A site.
What a riveting start to the game though, right? Straight away into this very, very back and forth, force by war. Oh.
Carrigan legged by Jame on that cross. Wow, good shot for Norbert. Guns in the wrong hands. CT's on AKs, gets that one shot off. Even though Brokey hit the dink. Rain gonna push anyone back from cave side. Carrigan tucks in top red. Twist takes the kill. So Carrigan, if he wants,
I love watching Twist when he's like this, man.
Carrigan could just go for it right now. They think Twist is ledge. They have no idea how close Carrigan could be. James is gonna consider this. Should finish what he started here, and he will. Nice wall bang. Already legged by that AWP earlier. Boost at the back of B.
They should know that there's 3B. They dinked Kicker and Cave, and they fought Norbert already and dinked him as well. And now they've seen Jame, and yet they're still committed to this. Starting to make their way in through ramp and cave. Kicker boosted up. Gonna get checked, but Knife was out for Rops, and that's fed the boost. Rain has snuck in through short, but he's got 15 seconds, and he's being...
Poke FaZe in the side while they try and take lane. Flit catches that jump line. Fame helps out. 5-on-4 and an upgrade. No reload needed. That one comes free. As soon as FaZe take middle, it's already too late. Outsiders have left this position. That red smoke fades. Kicking caught throwing nades though by Rain, who's come through cave. 4-on-4. FaZe keep throwing that default Molotov to trap this cave player or make them leave. Either result works. Good shot for Flit. 4-on-3, and the bomb was just coming back to A, so losing Carrigan heading to Donut is a real problem. Oh, wait. Bye.
There's a little bit more over at long, though, so Rain should just get traded. Oh, how's he still killing? Norbert, what's going on? Oh, my God. Rain's just done so much. And Flit's starting to go back to B. They're all paranoid after that. Justifiably so. You should be paranoid. You should be looking everywhere. But they're out in the A site. Flit going back, but he's going into a lost bomb site. And he didn't swing wide enough to see or stop the plant. They even get back in a main. Brokey makes it. Rops inside of the site. Brokey to try and win the clutch.
Is he going to go mid? Oh, he's got to run it now. Rops can't die.
It's a long run round.
This is crazy. The plant isn't really for CT unless Rops goes super wide in spawn, but he's still got timing for it. That bomb smoked off. It's also not for Donut. Rops can get into CT, though. He's got the powerful position, and Brokey, they will find 2 in a row, in theory.
Oh.
In theory. It's not a headshot.
Kind of rushed.
They were crouched looking down, so he couldn't get that kill. Twist will make up for it with a double. But 8K retrieved. Fame trades that back. There's another weapon for Kicker. They could just save off that, to be honest. It might be their best move. FaZe are making moves into A. Smoke, molly, smoke, flash. Got it all. That is the call for outsiders. Give it up. Come back in with guns. Play that economy long game. Bit of aggro. Oh, he's walked right by them with that deep molly. Brokey, he's going to check the corner. In doing so, Fame will catch him. Ready for more. Fame finds 2 headshots in A main. That's a huge opener. How the hell did Norbert creep past FaZe's ramp smoke and get into T-spawn? Rain's waiting for this, but little does he know that that timing has already passed him by. Norbert doesn't want a full flank and leave B open, but Rain is aware. It doesn't matter. He dies, but he knows.
That was aware as hell, to be fair, from Rain.
Rain brain right there. Still, Norbert has all this control. Twist has got to pass, kick it. He wants to assist. If Rops dies here, the round's over. If not, 2v5 begins. And, well, it's over now. Bomb dropped in spawn. Norbert's held on, and Kicker keeps it clean. Beautiful. Inverted vertebrae. Backbender from Rain. Wrist shaker from Jame. And Norbert with a spray finds 3 kills. Rops in a 1v5. Damage duty. What's he got? It's more like they're going for a quick boost for Brokey. The orb's waiting, but it doesn't matter. Brokey's fast as hell. All right, keep going. Oh, Norbert saves the day, but he's getting spammed. I love that from FaZe. While they're doing the B hit, they're putting pressure on the default player. You know, they're still 2-on-4 though.
Yeah, Harry. Like cool ideas, but it's not gone terribly well.
Just you wait.
trying to hold on to B. Rops was literally leaving him, like, peace out, homie. I know you've done a lot for me over the years, but you're in this one alone. Now he's come back around all the way down to the base of lane. Carrigan. Oh, trying to play with some finicky angles. Eventually run down, and Rops, just kind of hanging out down by the double doors.
Yeah, a lot of these rounds has left us here. 1v3. He can take all the time he wants. Nothing's changing. Outsiders have picked their permanent positions. Crossfire in the B site, off of the long player's contact. Can kick it swing. And CT covered for a moment by Fame. They even smoke cave. Almost impossible to break into this one if outsiders stay here, but they don't. Go wide, flip. Jame, perfect position now. Jame Fame combo back again with the 1-2 punch.
There's the one punch, and there's another one punch. And hang on.
Third singular punch.
And another one punch.
Any more?
The one punch man, up and over, even doing a bit of nade damage. And here's Fame with the trusty left.
Crossfires.
I figured I'd get our analysts working away.
Yeah.
Seeing as they're just kind of watching, chilling out, right? So I messaged Maui, and I said, Maui, in your opinion, is Rops baiting? Said it was a particularly peculiar choice, like he was cosplaying Jame. Over in mids. And that was from the Carrigan Rops round. That's not like an overarching sentiment. That was from that moment.
Well, you know, I said they haven't got mid because they're going to get nuked. So FaZe go mid, and they get nuked. Twist burns. Jame waits. Jame shoots. One by one, FaZe have been stumbling and crumbling into the angles of outsiders. Is it really gonna? Is this 4 flawless in a row? I think it might be. Oh no, there was that B round. But hey, it's not flawless anyway. Rops is not baiting. Unless Maui Snake says so. I mean, everyone got cooked in middle here. There was no getting out free.
1v4. And right now, he's baiting with weighted breath.
That one works.
Starting to look for a way out. And he might have found it. T-spawn might be the paradise that he's always envisioned. It's so safe, says Robs. They can't get me here. They won't find me here. And so his journey will end at the beginning.
Harry's losing it, guys. Help me. This is
but obviously it's a 1v4. He can't win it. I'm just making a meme. Making a meme, right? Look, now he's kind of holding on to the gun, waiting by the waterfalls, just kind of soaking in the sights. That's fine. Outside is up on 8.
Yeah.
FaZe will have another go at it in this next round.
FaZe's easiest rounds came off the early game, low economy, forced by wars, pistols in there, even with 1 round out of the outsiders. But as soon as the big guns have come out, Norbert's been on an AK, it's been a lot cleaner. FaZe try and play a spawn mid take, and it just gets middle under control. No one has even been seen there. That fake util did nothing. Now the execute has to be sublime.
Yeah, Kicker inside of the site alone's got a hell of a lot to do here. Teammates won't be able to help him, and he's responded to the call, putting up a double. But there's a reply. Rops in the front lines, doubling down. That's more like it from the Ropsicle. Ice cold and a bit of a smoke spam. And suddenly FaZe in an all right spot. Carrigan's once again attempting this lurk. Now, last time he did this in the pistol, he got one-tapped on some crazy check from Flit. This time, no one should be ready for it. It's got to go. Rops waiting back here in the cave. Needs to stay alive. He's one of the 2 players who can still try to harass the diffuser here, but with him dead, a lot of this falls to Carrigan. He's played his hand now. They know about it. He's revealed his cards. Oh, but he's got an ace up the sleeve. Running in. Oh, he got them off the bomb.
No.
But James got it. Just enough time left. It's a damn good try from
Again, stubbornly taking B. Carrigan through the mid smoke. That's a ballsy play. It works wonders. Catches Fame. They don't even have to commit as the kills keep getting delivered their way. Let's slow it down here, FaZe. 5 on 3, and then they suddenly all die. Out in mid, towards towards the B site. James even sees the AWP, gets a warning shot out of it. Brokey will cross towards middle, but FaZe's advantage has been dwindled immediately. Norbert making it worse. And FaZe, they try to peel back and go A. This one's done. 10 rounds. Darkness kick it right behind as well. He swings out late, catches Rain, attention drawn back, and Flip misses his chance, but he does capitalize, killing Karrigan. 1v1 here as Fame has dropped Brokey coming out of A. Rops falls in the same way, and the half comes crumbling. They'll feed us, they'll deliver some kills, and FaZe confident, but can't back it up with the shots. Those Glocks headshot their way through that round.
Yeah, I think we're at this problematic point where you're kind of feigning confidence now. Like back on Dust, when you're rushing smokes and, you know, you're really playing audaciously with full faith that you're going to win. It's like, fair enough, you're winning every round, so you can do it. You're not crazy. But now you're trying to replicate those same kind of mental maneuvers in a game that is entirely different to the one you were playing earlier. A man down to open up this one. Outsiders starting to take middle. Said that Rain and Cave is always a terrifying sight. Well, he's gone a bit stone cold, so let's see.
His own tricks against him. He got wallbanged. Kicker just crouching on that pixel gap. And Rain doesn't make it far. That's a great response. Patient in the B lane. They let the kills come to them, and just compare those halves. I mean, obviously it's a force buy. It's not a bad play for FaZe, but Outsiders played so passive CT in their bomb sites with crossfires. They barely saw Jag. They barely saw Cave. Meanwhile, they just hang out in lane and all the kills come to them. No ramp takes in that first half from the CTs. 4B execute here, short and long down, and FaZe are saving an A. Not the turnaround I expected, you know. Even if you saw was his best bet on 10 health, and in come the Outsiders.
Oh yeah, missed shot for Brokey. Karrigan, much the same. It's the James Fame crossover episode as they all get 2 kills apiece. And it's kind of incredible, really, how quickly FaZe went from looking untouchable, like they were in a league of their own compared to Outsiders, to now that kind of familiar feeling of when we saw them on Dust yesterday, and the comments made were we were just kind of missing. It was like we couldn't actually get anything going. We didn't have the firepower. It feels like a similar story here, and that's going to come with the mindset change. That's why earlier on we spoke about the idea of like feigning confidence. You know, you're still trying to make the audacious plays happen you were getting away with earlier, but now they're not, because you're not feeling as good as your opponent's feeling way better. Right back on Dust, I have no doubt the Outsiders were in their own heads a hell of a lot. Kind of had no choice. You know, like you just get run out through smokes all the time. But now, in a game that they're winning, it's like a whole different ball game for FaZe.
Come Outsiders yet again.
In they go. Karrigan dead right away. Brokey and Rain a kill apiece, but Rain and Cave, he's got 9 bullets and 3 players coming his way.
Yeah.
Dead immediately. Kicker bests him. FaZe rotating in with Rops and Twists all the way from the A site and mid. It's a little late, but it's a little slow here with smokes in their way. Over at the long side, Short's the only route back in. And no one's going to give them a fight until Outsiders decide they want to engage. It's kind of on them as to when the swings happen here. But Twist has tracked Kicker down and dealt with him. Jame in the site still goes unaccounted for. And Rops is out of time.
Rounds, which shouldn't surprise you, but even so.
Not even a meme. One of the only reasons why, like, there hasn't been... I can't even think of a good way to phrase this. The only person dying in this game is Flit, I guess, is like the better, you know, the only, because it was.
Behind you.
Yeah, Rain, you're screwed, bro.
Flit.
You're actually screwed.
Flit.
Flit's just waiting, gonna swing a little later. Karrigan and Twists do come in with a bit of revenge.
Where's the gun?
And so FaZe managed to somehow squeak out of this with a man advantage.
I'll take it.
But yeah, you know, for the Outsiders, They're still fine in this spot. They know there's a decent bit of pressure on FaZe in a moment like this one. Gotta have the right read, gotta have everything in the right place. And right now, FaZe don't.
Brokey on B, the sole defender. Carrigan leaning back. That's Deagle v the world. Can't go get that gun, not yet. It's got to fight, kick it for it. Fame checking T-spawn. Brokey hears that run, turns around as he was changing position. Kicker gets killed and Twists upgrades. His bomb is still going mid at 40 seconds. Norba can split it with him. All re-smoked. Might want to go through that. It's very tempting at this scoreline. Is that his undoing? Oh, Twist just turned around. That couldn't be worse timing. Oh, if that was a double, that would be problems for FaZe, but instead, Norbert dead.
Util going into the B site. Double cave setup. Two cavemen. Learning a thing or two about the fire. The molly pushes them forward.
Going back to A, Harry.
Outsiders trying to change this one on the fly. Coming at you with the pace. James does have the bomb. James does have the bomb.
He's trying to show it. He wants them to see the bomb on the minimap. And then he's going to leave.
He's really trying to make it known, I'm assuming.
I'm presuming they're going back to A. I mean, look at this double setup in main. James is really selling it. Now he's dropped mid. They're aggressing down ramp. FaZe might miss this timing, though. Oh, they just aggro. Norbert catches them, drops on the A site, will die immediately, and, well, the prophecy has been foretold, and so it shall come crumbling down. Twist falls in donut, and 10 seconds, more than enough time for the Time Lord himself. 3-on-1 for Carrigan. Good luck.
Yeah, for FaZe, it feels like they blinked and then this game was over, right? It went from super competitive to suddenly nothing of the sort. And Outsiders just looked like the better team through and through. I think FaZe were really caught off guard here. They keep stumbling, they keep copping L's, and so this...
For now.
Carrigan jiggling, wiggling, and now smoked off. He's going to need something big if he wants to somehow put a stop to this B play. His teammate dinked immediately, rained down low. Carrigan with a bit of smoke spam does soak up a shot from Brokey. Yeah, Brokey did just shoot him, but that's fine for now. Of course, Carrigan looking like he wants to come.
That fake out really got him there.
Oh no! Oh, he fell for it. Hook, line, and sinker.
Oh, the smoking banana. FaZe are giving this a go. You got to respect it, but 2-on-4. Norbert will happen. Well, the smoke didn't work anyway. Norbert will happily sit behind it because he has a massive gap. Nice shot.
Okay.
But Outsiders just aren't going to peek, right?
No, they would never over peek here. And so they won't. It's the Jame Fame combo again. Rops just saving. Will start to get hunted right as the doors close. Yeah! Oh, clean taps, but a lost round. It's kind of a mixture of feelings there.
A1S round 2, throw it over. Or play it yourself, no helmet though. Certainly an option. Some banging shots out of Jame and the boys into that B site.
This is about to be, well, the exit getting teed up here. Oh, lovely opener for Fame. Carrigan shut out of the round. Rops up on the balcony, needs another big pistol performance here. My God, he's so blind. He can't see a thing. Deals with the first man and is going to get out of there, retreating back into the safety of the apartments. Rops still alive for now, but dinked at range by Norbert's Mac 10, and that will seal the deal on this one. Twists is at least going to get out with the A1S still in tow. And in a very odd way, might be the kind of best option to just try and keep this one going as long as you can. Keep the A1S up till the guns come back out.
So if they let you.
Yeah, they do want to try and remove it. I think it's kind of wild that they even have this assumption that like this is an option. Twist has fired a handful of bullets in this round, and that's enough for them to want to come hunting. Normally, outsiders would play fully for their own money here, but it's because the A1S is in play that they want to get rid of it so bad.
Dear.
And Twists, bro, if you weren't concerned before, you certainly are now. They're coming for you, and they're gonna
barely get a word out of this guy. I mean, even off that flip 1v4 at the back of B against Big, Jane barely cracked a smile, mate. It's hard to impress this guy. Good grenades at B. Brokey has a little Zeus up in the apartments, but it's more so a banana take. Carrigan close and tapped out. Easy done by the Mac. Fame looking for more. They know there's one. And he's gone. When you kill 3, you expect a stack on an eco round, so outsiders will still be careful. But this round is, ooh, well, still done. I mean, well, the bomb, he could have crossed, but he'd rather play it safe and call for support.
Yeah, it's all well and good. Norbert's gonna be just fine, everyone. Takes it up the banana. Kind of a shame because Rops and Brokey have still broke it apart to go look for a little bit more here. And they might be able to get the Mac-10 off of Jame, but he's very aware. Wow. The level of awareness on display there from Jame, teetering on biblical in terms of its proportions. Just turns around and checks for Ops all the way in T-spawn, because why not? 3-0 for the outsiders. They get the pistol, they get the conversions. This is where things get a little more exciting, though. Brokey, this Khalil actually goes sick with your gloves. I would invest. Can't he? No, I know he can't hear me. I'm not disillusioned there. Not like a boomer old man.
This is quite a way to start with the banana aggression as well. Carrigan shoots him in the back. One more man up top B. Kicker fires off. They know it, and they'll deal with it. Twist trades. Back in the smoke now is Jame in a 1v4. What can he milk out of this very milky round? Well, as he sneaks, you know he doesn't lack toes. Will it be the 1 minute 30 save? You didn't like that one, did you?
Sometimes, man, it just, I don't know, my body just tenses up, you know, like in a you just go, "Ugh!" And I guess that is what cringing is, really.
Yeah.
But cringe humor, it's arguably the best kind. Right, everyone? Please? Jame, this is... He's just taking us on a tour. Welcome back to MTV Cribs. We're looking at James' house now. As you can see, he's got a very open plan set up. This is where he does his gaming. That's the little dungeon. Over here, of course, central heating all throughout. Does have, that's the spare bedroom over there. This is his bicycle for getting around. And if you follow him into the guest house, you're going to see there are geests in this heath. And back in with the guns and around going their way. Their confidence is still brimming. And Carrigan looking to drop the B from it and give them the rimming here as they try to come out through middle. He's in a good position. Has completely turned his back on where everyone is. Bold strategy, but it's going to pan out for him for one. It's actually Twist to get it, never mind. Just Jame and Flit left alive. Mid was lost so decisively and so quickly. And outsiders, they're kind of dazed. They're stunned. They're confused right now.
Watch Rops look right as Jame peeks him. Oh, double face. That couldn't have been better. Flick gets that kill. Jame even hit an AWP shot. 2 on 3. They're going quick. Brokey's here. Oh, it's a miss. This can spiral very quickly. The 2 on 4 back the other way. Jame goes back to flank the mid play. Bomb planted. Flit's got to play for himself. Brokey holds for short re-aggro. James in no hurry in apartments. Lets them cross up short. As long as Flit's set up in the pit, James can backstab late with the open bomb plant. The old default, we all remember it. Flit flashes, dodges. Twist comes in for the clear, and he gets the kill. Now that backstab of parhaat, James. Oh, missed shot. It's not normal. It's not normally. As Rain finds that trade out, it's going to be FaZe picking up the retake. No smoke it and go right through. I mean, the smoke actually bugged and didn't put out the molly, so FaZe eats that fire. Rain puts it out. They'll send outsiders back to A, but they've just been smoked off at mid at the minute mark. Twist, that's a freebie. Oh, okay.
There was a lot more for grabs there. Damage through the smoke as well out of Twists. And as they try to get out in the mid, this crossfire between him and Robs, man, what do you even do, Robs? Whoa, that's what you do apparently. Norbert and Jane with a killer piece. Suddenly, they're trying to move in, they're trying to explode the bomb. It's been thrown to no one, it's a dead man, and now kick out 1v3. Trying to embark on something pretty huge here. It's a grandiose undertaking. Up through the apartments he goes. And now back out of the apartments he goes.
Left foot, right foot.
And now back into the apartments he's going. But with only 15 seconds left, it's back out of the apartment he goes. Onto the save for Kicker. Into the other apartment now. This is a save, everybody. FaZe onto a third.
Yep.
Lovely little crossfire in mid. And a part of me is left wondering, oh, what would have happened if...
Watch out, Rain is playing with fire. He's just going to get out before the burn. Another smoke. And they jump through with a flash. Rain 1-for-1. Karrigan's back for more, though.
That's a lovely little double from Karrigan. Holds the line. Now retreating into the back of the B site. Oh, his teammates tapped out. Karrigan might have to do the heavy lifting alone here. He's got no choice but to fight. He's locked in fighting for this site control. And the flash might blind Flit, but he still delivers the kill. This spam, the lineup, it's so close for Brokey. But close ain't gonna cut it. Bomb now planted, a 2v2 ensues. This was looking good for FaZe. They had the 4v2 if you remember. Oh, how the times have changed. Brokey from CT rops up through Banana. Who wants to take contact first? If Rop swings now, James got a flick back and he can't in time. Flit still all the way up on top of the boxes. They know about him. That dink comes in and Flit tries to fight for it. Brokey bests him. And the defuse is found. FaZe hold on for a fourth.
Damn, Brokey was so far away from trying at T-side Inferno. He will not be hesitant to do so once it's available. Especially with FaZe putting this much onus on taking Banana. Think about even these mid-rushes Karrigan showed us earlier on. Rain saw kick it on the jump, cleans him up.
Spot Jame on the cross, but Rain's kind of the piece that's going to have to lurk fast down through mid and coming on a bit of a backstab as Brokey now starts to up and leave the B site. That's going to mean a fourth man is on his way in towards A right now for FaZe. Can they hold the line? Yes, they can. They don't even need a fourth man.
Back in Ancient's cave anymore. I'll place low and slow and wait for re-aggro. It's coming. Oh, the timing of that nade pull as Rain re-swings with deep utility down Banana. Kicker's gone. Now it's all reliant on this mid play and not much left of it. Rops with a double headshot. 5-on-2, they're getting dribbled into this round, and FaZe are spitting on them. It's unhygienic. Now it's just Jamin a 1-on-5.
Banana control, I would say that's one of their strongest assets, but thus far they've kind of been locked out in a lot of these Banana fights, so now they're trying to look elsewhere. They're trying to explore other options. Brokey in top mid. Oh, he's trying to shut down this option. 2 in the round before Fame trades him. Rain's running down Banana all over again, trying to come in on another one of these backstabs, and outsiders might even come to him. They look away now. Rain won't peek. He's holding. He's fully prepared for them to come back down. Banana waiting in this corner. It's unchecked. And James even dropped him the bomb.
Here you go. Flit was already saving. He's learned well from James' playbook. He was not interested. Flit almost naded himself. He was 8. He threw an 8. He ended up on 6. So could have gone very bad. But yes, it's instead gone worse by Rain and Karrigan. So we need numbers there.
Oh my God,
this is
look
it.
at this.
I've been waiting.
This. In they come, in they go.
And out they leave in a bag of bodies. Flit's just not on the money of his team. Every round, like obviously he's saved here, but every round he's buying in their ecos, he's ecoing in their buys. And as soon as he fights one, he'll fight two.
There's one, there's two.
Okay.
Not a bad way for it to start. Now what about lucky number 3, who a new challenger approaches from the short side? It's Twists, and he will just net port kicker in a banana take. These are my favorite outsiders rounds. Let's see how it goes.
Now full flash ready to go. Rain, oh, it doesn't do anything, and it full blinds kicker. He actually peeked that a little bit too early, to be honest. Getting ahead of himself. Fane also gets ahead and gets full blind by his teammate's flash. At this point,
that was just the same
I'm lost for words. They full white their teammates twice, and Rain, not blind, eyes on the prize.
Yeah, so when I told you guys that that's one of my favorite outsiders plays, that's not really the way I envisioned it coming together.
Well, they didn't envision much either.
And now Rain is, of course, pushing through Banana. He's now right above Jame. They're borderline neighbors at this point. And Jame will pop his head up from the neighbor hole, but going back into the hole. No one goes back in the hole. Rops is waiting to get rid of him.
A shallow grave. They're going to walk through the edge of the smoke. Rops won't peek wide enough. He can't get flashed in. Rain's too far away, and they catch him looking the wrong way. Fane with an entry. Finally, a snowball could roll down this hill. Brokey falls as well. Only Twist in the library, and he's going to get silenced by a smoke, flanked by Norba. Finally, after a 9-round absence, outsiders are in with their first.
Yeah, Carrigan wanted to go in, wanted to try and, you know, throw a bit of trickery their way in the post plant, but this was always going to be an outsiders round. Rain looking for anything, but it's like pulling tag from the AWP, but not enough to write home about here. They're going to start to move up the short side now as well. Out through Boiler for kicker, and he's silenced Twists. Rops got to have eyes in the back of the head. We've seen Rops accomplish many a feat from this position. Let's see if he's down for the job this time around. Waiting for a swing, waiting for a chance. He's held on a short long enough for his teammates to join him, and now he's been spotted, having to drop down eventually. Nade's good, Norba injured. Right now, outsiders are trapped. They're trapped in pit, they're trapped in the apartments. There's a 4-man stack here for FaZe. This is so awkward. No one wants to make a move first, but outsiders are the guys who eventually have got to go.
35 seconds, and they need to use some util. Jay needs to drop a smoke. He's looking for fights. Motor smoke is the one place FaZe on. This is going to get weird. 25, Rops does hit the headshot into the pit. Flit low after his kill, but he's cleared out the site, and they need to work out where these rotations are. Brokey's drawing them in from short. Carrigan's tucked in close right below, and they've got to cross past this AWP with no nades. Double kill from Kicker. He will fall, but the bomb makes it in. 10 seconds for Rops. 2 low players. Does he want to give it a go? He's surely got to. He's wrapping around the long side. He might flash short. I mean, they would hear the click of the pin pull. They'd know where he's coming from. He wants the elephant of surprise. Mice in the sight. Is Rops scared? Fame with a check. Didn't see him. Rops lobs the flash. Flit turns back, and he's running out of time right now. Fame hits.
Oh, and now feeling a bit more ferocious. They want to get involved at Banana. Brokey here, waits on the corner. Oh, he's burning. But the bomb, the bomb attempted the trade. I don't know if Fame realized he had it there. That's a bit of a misstep. Yeah, I really don't imagine he swings that knowing he has the bomb. Just too risky. Can't justify the risk. Like, oh my God.
That's one way to do it.
Norbert's giving Rain a taste of the Twists medicine, jumping through a smoke and hitting him with a dolphin dive. Now retrieving the bomb as well. Outsiders, they've somehow bailed the water out of this sinking ship, and things might be all right.
They're still stuck in the middle of the Atlantic. No land in sight. 3 on 4, and things go cold and quiet. It needs this entry, but no angle's been given up. Twist comes out of the library, but that's when Flip backs. Rops drops his one way, 38. James setting up a cart smoke. block off pit players. He's holding for a push now instead. Outsider's got to make up their mind. Man down, setting up Moto, setting up pit smoke. In they go. It's going to be Norbert with the bomb and an orb and 10 health in apps. Twists, 1 kill, 1 bullet onto this bomb can leave it in apps. There's no time to go and climb back up. He's got to throw himself into the site. Both will die. James got to save the day, and he can't. 10 rounds for FaZe. A very strong half on the CT side. Dunk twist, but they won't kill him. The flash, it's perfect. Gives Flit the knowledge that someone even survived in the logs, and he was able to finish him off. Norbert here. In Boiler, here's the ball running right past. He lets him go, only to shoot him in the arse, and Norbert grabs a quick kill. FaZe make it to the site, but at what cost? The bomb hasn't even crossed in. Carrigan, that's a massive kill. But now they know the bomb's here, and he saw, or he heard Norbert was the other player in Boiler. Got to try and make it through. Molly's his teammate, backstab, almost Rain saw him. As he ticks in the Molotov, Norbert going to give it a go. Rah, Rain hits that headshot. Where did that come from? I look like Norbert's kill every day of the week. Plant comes in into the middle of the site, and FaZe set up for the post.
Oh, that's a dink and a half out of Ross. Oh, but Flit's ready to reply with one of his own. And suddenly, oh, Rain might just ruin it all. Might ruin it all. Swinging out from the pit. Doesn't want to get caught overextending here. Carrigan with a quick flick back around, and Fame looking for ways in. Tap, 1 bullet, and it had to hit.
Dying there with Fame. Not much to see. Flit fighting short side. FaZe will meet him in the A site. Back 10s. Oh, Famas dry, and the pistol's out. He won't last long.
Yeah, Famas, man, you know, it's purrs sometimes, but when it runs out of ammo, not going to do you any favors. Carrigan leading the charge. That's the bomb cut loose. The SMG's clean. And
wow.
Kicker even runs the smoke down at Moto. Outsiders hedge their bets. They bring everyone around to A. And they're able to make it work. Forced by wars. We've been here before.
Yes, I remember. All the way back on Ancient. Beautiful shooting for Fame as well, just tucked behind default. Balls them with the MP9. A lot of bullets. Nice nade. Carrigan jumps through the mid-smoke though, and Fame's ready to answer the call. 2 kills off his spray. And a missed short smoke. It's a bigger gap for James to bite back.
Oh, okay. Twist Eagle has made this a little more interesting than maybe it had any right to be. Rob's retrieving the M4. Kicker over at long, going to be able to play a bit of a crossfire with Norbert down here in the pit. But Kicker's committing more and more to peeking top middle. And that's going to leave him just a couple of seconds further away from helping Norbert out. But all that can really matter in the long run. He's been spotted, he's been dealt with, and Kicker's not there to reply. Only just now arriving at long, and that's where Rops deals with him. FaZe, they might make this happen.
Bomb has been planted.
2v4 when it began. And now just Flit left to beat.
Well, that was the chance at a headshot. Now Robs can just swing off Twist. Next call. Flit's trying to isolate the fight. Twist uncrouches, and Flit gets swung from back pit.
Norbert, that's a nice flick. Oh, and again, Norbert, the 2-time down in pit. Beautiful with the dig. And now, maybe a bit more in the way of disrespect here as outsiders start to send bodies down through the bottom of mid, around through the short side. They're trying to collapse upon this A-bomb site now. Brokey in the apartments could have a handful of frags coming his way. Hop, skip, and a jump, but I think they've seen him there on the cross. Carrying it down in the pit, doesn't want it. Oh dear. I really thought Brokey knew about that.
Yeah, I think he just assumed Jane went back to Boiler to group up. That's where everyone else was. Jane waited for the kill to come to him, and it did. And that will allow him to save. That's a successful round for Jame as far as he's concerned. Lovely D shots from Norbert. He makes something out of an impossible round as the solo A anchor, but FaZe still come through with 13.
Well, brimming with confidence again. Carrigan getting stuck in at the top of Banana. Oh! Not every day you beat Jane with a peek like that. Rob's clean opener up through the long side.
Oh, God.
Norbert was trying to peek over the top, but he got there just a second too late. And this is weird now. FaZe are actually going A. Robs is purely there to disrupt the rotates from B. And they're going to try and save, but guess who's here? Robs moving in a lot faster than outsiders are going to be ready for. FaZe are already full committed to hunting this with multiple players going out, trying to remove this money, ruin the weaponry. It's all scuffed now for the out.
No bomb, no hurry. Split in. Boiler side, and what can you do about that? Rain quick. And just cuts off the info with that long smoke. Outsiders don't know what's going on. They might boost on the corner. Norbert sets James Deagle up. But Rain's walking through it because it's 14-6.
Well. That's not what the booster's meant to accomplish, actually. Little known fact, I'll deep dive on it for you there. Oh. The big problem was Rain shooting them both after walking through the smoke. Not how it's meant to go.
Yeah. Smokes aren't walls, and you can't plant in mid. But FaZe will get that bomb down, and they're here to hunt. They don't even need to. There's nothing being saved.
And yet they're doing it anyway. What a chivalrous bunch of guys.
Yeah. And this is it, folks. It's what you've all been waiting for. 3 dominant maps in this series. Outsiders, I still think they're ancient. It was something to keep an eye on. I hope we see more of it.
But he doesn't go swinging for a wide peak. And FaZe, look at this. Fast up in the top middle. They're going to try and end this one explosively. Oh, it's explosive, all right. But not in the way they wanted. Carrigan and Rain both dead from the get-go. And not a trade in sight.
Heads will roll in this round, but again, don't be foolish. Counting FaZe out of a 3-on-5 means you've not been paying attention. Smoke's down. FaZe gonna pop out of apps. Oh, Robs begins it. Caught out with nades, bomb loose. Player from the apps is blind. They saw him full pit. They know exactly what's going on. Twist can still kill you though. Kicker gets into the site very low. One flash. Robs has got to clear them himself, and he can't see them through the smoke. How is he still alive? Good flash, but Flit turns back, and Twist gets peek from the long side. He's expecting a reface. He doesn't get it. It's all feint.
Down in the pit. It's Norbert. Over at long, it's Flit. That's all they've got here. These rotates are a long way away for the outsiders, and only one man's moving around to come and help out. This A site could be understaffed. These guys have got to hold this crossfire, and with one half of it removed, this could be the beginning of the end. Kicker with a big double, doing everything in his power to keep this one moving forward. Keep outsiders in it. He's going to hit the brakes, wait for his teammates to move in. James lurking through the apartments on a bit of a backstab. And it's one that's so fast, FaZe might not be ready for it. It's being held by the man in grave, but James gonna strike first. Brokey on the short side, missed shot, run down by the MP9, and now Robs has got to do it all alone.
He's got it.
Down in the pit. Bomb! Oh God, James gone up and over already, and it doesn't matter how long's left on the bomb, because Robs is dead, and outsiders are in with an 8th round.
Bit by bit, round by for the FaZe side, who go 5-on-3 into a post plant. It's Kicker who collapses upon them in library, but that's a really nice apps flank. And this missed shot for Brokey, that's the it's all in their face. It's gross. More re-smokes down B. FaZe again. 3rd time's the charm. Another early A execute.
Yeah, they're just gonna keep rinse repeating this till it works. Up through the short side, James got this long fight on lock. Even Dodge is jumping up. They're getting mauled on this attempt to get up short. Flit's still down in the pit. Swinging out. Twist has suddenly made this a lot more interesting. Rotates needed. Over from that B side, Kicker and Fame. They've got to be the ones to do it. Carrigan, late on long, armed with only a deagle. Not the most firepower, but he's knocked out. Twists alone, wins that first fight. Kicker will trade immediately from the library, and the rounds keep racking up. 4 outsiders onto 9 now. 6 away from this OT dream.
Can we just skip to overtime at this point? I'm ready for it. I think we're all ready for it at this point. But no, Kicker, he's learned from that mistake earlier on. Remember when he left that library side, repeat long, sold Fame down the river, and then refaced only to give FaZe that force buy win. Every round since that, he's been chilling library and a force. Haven't shown anything on B this entire damn game. More because outsiders couldn't and FaZe wouldn't, but now they want to on an eco round. The nades obliterate Carrigan. Rain. Oh, he jumped because he thought the molly would bloom, but it got put out on the smoke and he gets shot in the sky. Twister headshot. Still the AWP here. James bounds out. Fame fired upon. But a 4-on-3 with only 1 smoke, 1 flash. It shouldn't be a FaZe round.
Yeah, they're going to try and move in. Rob's almost 30 kills deep in this one. Leads the push, but is also the first in the firing line of James or Brokey. They don't know about him tucked in at the oranges. It's a nice spot to have him a little deeper, but they don't need to peek him. They don't need to fight him. And this CT smoke has a timer on it. That's a good shot for Twist.
No way!
Yeah, Twist's making it happen. 3 in the round right now for this guy. Brokey still tucked in. They never knew he made it to this position. There is this banana flank very much on the cards. Bombs dropped out at coffins. Outsiders do not want to jump the gun here. FaZe are just waiting for outsiders to come knocking.
Bomb is just so open to the banana side. They know it. Twist is trying to find an alternative angle to peek, to find that player up close. He drops in, he grabs it, cover's not there, and Norbert closes it. FaZe keep making us believe in 3v5s, in very scary one at that for the outsiders. Stress starting to mount now as double digits approach. Twist trying his damn best, but it won't save.
To the kind of newer faces, but we're still a ways away from it. Kicker blocks that smoke that's coming over into the B site. Tries to play ahead of it down in the pool. FaZe all grouped for a B here. And finally, outsiders don't actually have 3 players here for a change. It is just a double hold. So Kicker and Fame, they've got to hold on. They've got to win these fights. A good couple of trades to open, but Kicker is low and boxed in. Jay takes that out through the smoke, and Brokey's suddenly plunged into a 1v3.
Go hard or go broke. For the 4K, for the closer. That FaZe just couldn't find. James creeping into the angle.
Look at this angle he's on. You've pissed him off.
And Brokey's waiting. He turns away, though. James now dons it. Oh, and the quick shot from the sniper. 1 through the smoke and 1 in your face. Outsiders find 11. Are you believing yet?
Oh, dear. Oh, dear, FaZe. Oh, no.
For a moment, Rain's going to throw that smoke, and they just resist. They just guess that has fallen back, that at least outsiders aren't completely mad. Flint swings off that flash. Rain with a kill. Deep in CT. Fame holds strong on an off angle, and Rain's got to clear it. He will.
All right.
4-on-3. FaZe's best chance yet.
Moment of truth now for the outsiders. They desperately need a hero. They need someone to hold on, or else FaZe are going to do it. Norbert down in the pit, giving it all he's got, but tagged out after the first. Rop's dead over at short, and now Kicker in the 1v2. This comeback, it all hinges on Kicker now. Rain and Brokey going to start to fade away, going to start to up and leave. They're going all the way around, both of them together. Brokey.
Oh, it's
needs that charge. He even starts to turn around and take up the long side again for Kicker. He's got too many angles to worry about and not even considering the flank. This should be a done deal. FaZe, they might have outpositioned him. They might have outmaneuvered him. And as good as he's been, that is not the round.